One hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen. Let's do 3 deep breaths here. And tonight we're going to do the great lock, just 3 of the great locks, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little uptight from all the goings on this weekend of Thanksgiving. So let's relax a little bit more with some more pranayama, our great lock. So taking a deep breath in, exhaling everything, lock the chin, the abdomen, and the pelvic area. Holding it, hold your breath. Release the pelvic area, the abdomen, and the chin. Again, take another deep breath. Exhale everything. Lock the chin, the abdomen, and the pelvic area. Release the pelvic area, the abdomen, and the chin. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale everything. Lock the chin, the pelvic area, and the abdomen. Release the abdomen, the pelvic area first, abdomen, and then chin. And now we're going to place one hand on top of the head and stretch the neck out, drawing the ear to the shoulder. And the other side. And then come to center. Open the chest up, drop the head back, lips together. Come to center, interlace the fingers behind the head, draw the chin into the chest. Come to center. We're going to do a seated twist, and Jean is with us tonight. This is not good for you, Jean, so don't do this, but the rest of us will do it. Take a deep breath and stretch up. Exhale, plant the hand behind you. The other hand, bring it outside of your knee. Deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist. Slowly and carefully unwind. Take a breath at center, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to center. And the other side, stretching up. Exhale, plant the hand behind you, other hand outside of the knee. Deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist. Slowly and carefully unwind. Come back to center, deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to center. I'm going to do a little face yoga now. So, opening up the mouth wide and looking up. Close the mouth, grin and squint. Suck in the cheeks, release with the kiss. And then turn your head to the side because we want to work on our double chin. Bring the chin up, bring your bottom teeth on top of your top teeth for swan neck. And release, come to center and the other side. Chin up, bottom teeth on top of top teeth. And release, come to center. And one more time, opening up the mouth, looking up. Closing, grinning your teeth and squinting. And then suck in the cheeks and release with a kiss. And there's just one thing I want to mention to you guys. That's really great for the double chin. And actually, I was developing a little bit of a double chin there, but when I started doing the face yoga, it reduced it. So I really do believe that that works well for the double chin. Actually, let's drop our chin now to our chest and roll our head to one side. And then roll it to the other side. Coming to center. Let's do it one more time on each side. Coming to center, let's roll the shoulders. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then change direction. Reach behind your neck and give your neck a little bit of a squeeze and your shoulders a little bit of a massage. It's getting really relaxed here. And then shake it out. One arm across the chest, draw it in and circle the hand. And change direction. And give it a shake. Other side. And change direction. And give it a shake. Extend one arm, flip it, and draw the palm towards your body. Release, shake it, other side. Flip, draw the palm toward your body. Nice stretch. That's so good. And give it a shake. Take one foot, bring it outside the opposite knee, draw the knee into the chest with a nice straight back. And release. And the other side. And release. One hand to the side, the other toward the sky. Gazing up. And the other side. And it's time to get into our tabletop position. So we can do our cat and cow. So let's do our spinal wave today. So come into your child's pose. Raise your hips up, bum up, tuck the chin in for your cat. Dropping to tabletop position. And then drop the belly, raise the head up for your cow. Push back into your child's pose, raising the hips up, tucking the chin in. Coming to your tabletop, dropping the belly, raising the head, pushing back into your tabletop, into your child's pose. Raise the hips up, tuck the chin in, coming into your cat. And then tabletop, dropping the belly, raising the head for cow, pushing back. And then stretching out in your child's pose. And then come back up. Have your knees together and drop your hips to one side. So Jean, for you, you can do that gentle twist side to side, but for the rest of you, drop your hips to one side and then the other side. And then come to center, and we're ready to start our balance work. Extend one leg, pull the tummy in nice and tight, extend your opposite arm. Give your glutes a squeeze. Flex your foot, push the heel back. Bend up the leg, reach around and grab the foot, kick into your hand. Release and stretch it out. Actually, that part is optional, right? Okay. Other side, extend, tummy in tight, squeeze the glutes. Opposite arm, extend. Flex the foot, push back. You can stay right there, or you can bend up the leg. Reach around, grab the foot, and kick into the hand. And release. Something that I haven't mentioned before, if you want to, for any of those activities that are maybe a little hard on the knee, you can always fold your mat so that it's sort of triple. And then that will be a little bit easier on the knees. So come into your wide knee child's pose, open up the knees, sit back on your heels, and stretch your hands out as far as they'll go. Spread the fingers open wide. Connect your forehead to the earth. And then draw that earth energy in through the hands, in through the third eye. Ripple it through the body until it reaches your toes. And then give your toes a wiggle. And come up, up. Tuck the toes. Raise the hips up. Or down dog. And pedal the legs here. Pause, push both heels down toward the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. And come all the way up. To prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. Raise those toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, up to your shoulders, and then envision shooting it down your arms, out through your fingertips, back towards the earth. Give your fingers a wiggle, and shake it out, twist it out, open up the legs, bend in the knees, and let's do our big hip circles here. And then change direction. One more. And coming to center, extend one leg to the side, circle 3 times. And change direction. Draw the leg in, twist out. Other side 3 times. And just a reminder that you should be drinking a glass of water, other way, an hour before you do your yoga. And draw it in, twist out. Otherwise, you could get a Charlie horse or a foot cramp or something. Extend one leg, point the toes, flex the foot, point and flex, point and flex. One more time, point and flex, circle your foot. And the other way. Draw it in, twist out. Other side. Extend the leg, point the toes, flex the foot. Point and flex. Point and flex. Again, point and flex, circle your foot. Change direction. And draw it in, twist out. So let's do swimming arms today. So front crawl, put your whole body into it. And then change direction. And then come to center and shake it out, twist it out. We'll start our brain yoga with superbrain. So take your left arm, cross it over your chest, grasp your earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward, other side. Grasp the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And let's go chair pose 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. And shake it out. Twist it out. So let's do some more brain yoga. Extend your arms in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Flip the hands so the thumb is facing down. Right. Bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers and draw your arm through. Like that. Extend one thumb and bring it in. The other thumb and bring it down. Extend your index finger and bring it down. The other index finger and bring it down. Middle finger down. Other middle finger down. Gets tough here. Ring finger down. Other ring finger down. Pinky down. Other pinky and down. And slowly and carefully unwind. Shake it all out. Bring your hands to heart center. Fingers open wide. Slide, interlace your fingers and squeeze. Open, slide the other way, interlace and squeeze. Open, slide, squeeze. A little faster. Open, slide, squeeze. Open, slide, squeeze. A little faster and faster. And then one last squeeze. And shake it out. Twist it out. Okay, so we're done our brain yoga. We'll do a little bit more brain yoga later on with our eagle pose, but it's time for some salutation, so step to the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in, stretch up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step one leg back, and then the other leg back. Coming into your high plank or drop your knees. Swivel your elbows so the inside face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the, pedal your legs. Pause, push both heels down towards the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath here. Raise your right leg up. Come to the ball of your left foot and swing your right leg forward. Drop your back knee so that your thigh is 90-degree angle to the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Raise your arms up, interlace your fingers, and have your index fingers pointing up. And then drop back. Then come back to center, swing your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Index fingers pointing down. Open the chest up. Drop the head back. Come to center. Take your right foot and heel toe it over to the right side. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, pull forward. Dropping the head, raising the hands up. And coming back, heel toe your foot back into where it was before. Fingertips to the mat. Take your back leg and flip it so the back foot is parallel to the back of the mat push yourself up into your warrior two. Front knee over ankle if your knee can handle that today, otherwise keep it straight. Gaze over your front fingertips. Lift the toes up, clamp them down. Draw that beautiful earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, tuck in the tailbone, suck in the abs. Roll your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Give your glutes a squeeze. Release your glutes. Flip your front palm and draw it up, gazing upwards. If you'd like to take your bottom arm and reach around and grab the front thigh, you can. And then bring your forearm rested on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear, extended side angle pose, or if you'd like to reach for the mat, you can. Come back to warrior two, straighten out your front leg. Deep breath here. Shift forward, come into triangle. And sink a little deeper if you can. At the waist, pivot into airplane pose. And then continue to pivot into revolved triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Sink a little deeper. Flip the bottom palm and draw it up. Gaze upwards. Or reverse triangle. And then cartwheel your arms back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Or drop your knees. Swivel your elbows so the insides face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or knees off the ground for up dog. Exhale, down dog. And pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise the left leg up, come to the ball of the right foot. Swing the left leg forward, drop your right knee. Have your thigh 90-degree angle to the floor. That's your right thigh. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take a deep breath here. Interlace the fingers, have your forefingers pointing up. Stretch up, and then tilt back. Come back to center. Swing your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Forefingers pointing down. Open the chest and drop the head back. Come to center, heel toe, your left foot over. So heel over, toes over, making more room for your forward fold. So take a deep breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. Drawing the arms up. And then come back. Heel toe back in to where your foot was before. Fingertips to the mat. Back foot, flip it so it's parallel to the back of the mat. And come into your warrior two. Lift those toes up, clamp them down. Draw the earth energy in through the feet, out through the core. Tuck in the tailbone, suck in the abs, roll your shoulders back and down away from the ears. Give your glutes a squeeze and then relax them. Flip your front palm and draw it up. If you want to, take your other hand, wrap it around your back. And then come back to your warrior two and drop your forearm on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. If you want, you can drop your left hand to the mat. Come back to your warrior two, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift forward, come into triangle pose. At the waist, pivot into your airplane pose. Continue to pivot into revolve triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Sink a little deeper. Flip your bottom palm and draw it up. Gazing upwards. Cartwheel your hands back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath. Raise your right leg up. Put a bend in the leg and then stack your hips. Or you can keep going into a wild thing. Opening up the chest, dropping your arm back for wild thing. It's up to you, you don't have to do it. And then come back. Bring your right knee in toward your nose. Push off the ball of your back foot. Point your right toes. So you're creating a beautiful arch with your body. And then swing your right knee forward so it lands outside of your right wrist. And then slide the other leg back. Push up into your proud pigeon, or if that's not good for you, you can drop your leg and come into a deer pose, or soles of your feet together for cobblers, and then you will just sink forward. So if you're in your proud pigeon, come down and stack your hands, place your forehead on your hands, or if you happen to have your block, you can rest your forehead on your block. And we're going to hang out here for about 1 minute. I'll time it. Push back up into your proud pigeon. Stay there or bend up your left leg. Reach back with your left arm, grab the outside of your foot or the inside of your foot and draw it in. You don't have to take this step. You don't want to. Your front hand can be flat, or you can tent your fingers for a little more arch in the back. You really want to be feeling the stretch in your quad muscle. And then release. Step back into your high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, raise the hips, and pedal here. Push your heels down towards the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in. Raise the left leg up, put a bend in the leg, stack the hips. You can stay right here, or you can keep going back into your wild thing, opening up the chest. And then come back, draw your left knee in toward your nose. You're on the ball of your right foot. Your left toes are pointed. And then swing that knee so it lands outside of your left wrist. Slide your right leg back or draw it into deer pose or come into your cobbler's pose. If you want to, you can take your left foot and shift it a little further forward if you need a more of a stretch in your hip, because this is your hip opener. So you can come into your proud pigeon and then come into pigeon pose. So your hands can be one fist on top of the other, or rest your forehead on your block. 1 minute here. Now you can push up into your proud pigeon, or if you want to, you can come into king pigeon. Bend up your right leg, reach around and grab your foot outside or inside, draw it in, content your left hand if you like, or keep it flat, stretching out your quads, and then release. Bring your knees together. Coming into camel pose, hands on your lower back, open the chest up, you're on the balls of your feet. Drop your head back, stay there for camel, or reach down for your heels, or open up your legs, sink into a squat on the balls of your feet, place your hands on your heels, and then come up. And then bring your knees together. We're going to counter it today with rabbit pose. So flatten out your feet. Bring your forehead to the mat as close to your knees as you can. Reach back, grab your heels, push your rear end up. Stretch out your shoulder blades. Stretching out your lower back. Feels so good. And release. Come to tabletop. Tuck the toes, raise the hips, upward down dog. Look forward, walk on up to the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center, and shake it all out. Twist it out. So we're gonna do our tree pose now. If you have a chair handy and you need that chair, use it. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up. Float the arms down. Catch one leg. Bring it out to the side. Slide the foot in. Remain there or raise it to your calf or tuck it into your thigh or catch your foot and bring it into a half lotus. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches. Making a mudra if you like, at heart center, above the head, or with your arms open wide. And if you're finding that's not challenging enough, pull your tummy in tight and then squeeze your glutes. And if that's not challenging enough, give a little tilt to the side. And then come to center, release, Shake it out, twist it out. Other side, deep breath in, stretch up. Float the arms down. Catch the other leg, bring it out to the side, slide the foot in, or raise it to the calf, or the inner thigh, or bring it to a half lotus. Grow your branches whenever you're ready and steady, making a mudra if you like, there or at heart center or above your head. Now if you're feeling like you need to challenge yourself some more, pull the tummy in tight, squeeze the glutes, or tilt to the side. And then come to center, release. Give it all a shake and a twist. So since we're working on the brain, we'll do our eagle pose, our last brain yoga. So take a deep breath and stretch up. Floating the arms down, bring your right arm under your left. Bring your hands to your shoulders or back to back or wrap them so that your bottom hand is grasping the palm of your top hand. Put a bend in the knees. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. You can remain right there or raise the foot or intertwine your legs or fold it or stretch that leg back. Flex the foot. Push your front hands forward so that you're coming into warrior three with eagle arms. And release. Give it all a shake and a twist. Let's do the other side. Deep breath in, stretch up. Float the arms down. Left arm crosses under the right. Bring your hands together or keep your hands on your shoulders. You can wrap your hands. Put a bend in the legs. Right leg crosses over left. You can stay right here or raise the foot up or intertwine your legs, or you can fold it, or you can stretch that leg back, flex the foot, coming into your warrior three with eagle arms. And bring it in, shake it out, twist it out. Okay, so we are ready for moon salutation. Take a deep breath and stretch the arms up. Catch one of your wrists, draw it over to the side. Gaze neutral or look up for your crescent moon. And come to center. Deep breath in, stretch up. Grasp the other wrist, draw it over. Gaze neutral or look up. Come to center, open up into your star. Lift the toes up, clamp them down. Draw the earth energy in through the feet, up through the core. Tuck in the tailbone, suck in the abs. Close your eyes. Envision giving the universe a great big hug. Now flip your palms so they face the sky. Drop the head back, lips together. Envision floating up to the sky. And then come to center, interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the hands down, open the chest up, drop the head back, lips together. Come to center. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth, folding forward, drawing your arms up, dropping your head, Keeping your head nice and loose, let the gravity pull your head closer to the earth. Release your hands, take one hand, bring it outside the opposite leg. Draw the other arm up, gaze neutral or look up. And then switch sides. And then come to center, grasp the elbows, drop the head. Give a sway side to side. Allow the gravity to pull you closer to the earth. Pause in the center. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center. Open up into your goddess. Open your feet up. Sink into goddess. Lift the toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, tuck in the tailbone, suck in the abs. Bring your hands to heart center. And then heel toe in a little bit. You can come into your garland pose. If you have a block, you might want to use that. I'm going to use my blocks to demonstrate that. If you don't have a block, that's fine. You don't need the block. Or you can come all the way down into cobblers. Straight back and then pull forward. And then look for maybe some padding for your knee if you brought that along with you. And come to one knee. Extend one leg. Flip the foot up, push the heel down the mat. Draw the toes toward the body. And then the other side. Extend that foot, flip it up, push the heel further down the mat if you need to. Get that extra stretch in there. And then bring the knees together. So we're ready to stretch out our whole body. So let's lie down. Point the toes, stretch the arms over the head. And then we'll work on the abs a little bit. So coming up, bend your legs, have your fingertips in line with the back of your rear end. And then just tilt back, raise your legs up. You can stay right here for your boat pose, or if you want to, raise your arms up. Or if you can take it to the next level, open up your arms and stretch out your legs. And just stay here as long as you can. So good for the abs, and then when you're ready, come on down. And stretch it up. Coming back up, we'll sit in our staff pose. So flex your feet. If you happen to have your strap, that would be good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Wrap the strap around your feet, or you're just gonna reach for your feet. If you have your strap, walk your hands along your strap so that you can come closer to your feet. And release. Place one hand on either side of your hips, and we're going to rock forward, coming into reverse tabletop. So you just rock forward, raise your hips up, drop your head back, hold your core nice and tight, squeeze your knees together. and then come down. Take your hands and just walk them back, one hand length further back. Point your toes, raise your hips up, drop your head back, coming into your upward facing plank. And come down. Full body stretch here. Point the toes. Tuck your hands underneath your hips. Keep your toes pointed. We're coming into fish pose. So push up onto your elbows. Squeeze your elbows closer together. Drop your head back. You can stay right there. Or you can slide back until your head touches the mat. And then come all the way down. Stretch your arms, point your toes. Flip around to your belly. And we're going to do half bow, but if you would prefer to do full bow, you can. If you're doing half bow, take your right forearm and make it parallel to the top of your mat. And then bend up your left leg, reach around, grab your left foot, and then kick into your hand. Or you can just be doing your full bow. Push up from your pelvic area. And then slowly come down, rest your head for a moment. And now the other side. So left arm parallel to the top of your mat. Bend up your right foot, leg, and reach around, grab the outside of your foot, kick into your hand, push up from your pelvic area. And then slowly come down, rest your head. Then we're going to flip back over. Arms overhead, point the toes. And we'll do our shoulder stand. We have time yet. So for shoulder stand, tuck your hands under your hips. Raise your legs up. If you don't want to do shoulder stand, you can just come into legs up the wall position like this. Flexing your feet, you can just stay right there. If you want to come into shoulder stand, swing those legs forward, catch your lower back, walk your hands down your back, point the toes. And then if you want to come into plow, you can by folding your legs. Or if you want to, you can bring your toes all the way to the floor. And then coming back up, roll it. Arms overhead, pointing the toes. And then come up to your staff pose. And we're going to do our side plank. If you can handle it, join me in the side plank. So open up your legs. Take your right hand, plant it behind you. Flip your feet to one side. Raise your hips off the ground. If that's not good for you, drop your knee. Raise up the other arm. If you can take it to the next step, bring one foot on top of the other. Or come into a tree pose or a star pose. And then slowly come down. Give it a shake. It's a little rough on the wrist, I know. So the other side, you're in your staff pose, open up your feet, flip them to the left side, take your left hand, plant it there to support you, raise your hips up, you can drop your knee, or keep your legs straight, raise up your right hand, place one foot on top of the other if you can. Or tree pose, or star pose. And then come down. And that's rough on the arm, so give it a shake. And we're gonna do a twist. So Jean, don't do this, modify. So bend up your right leg, bring your right foot outside of your left leg. Take your right arm and plant that hand behind you. Stretch the other arm up, breathing in. Exhale, fold forward. And or tuck your elbow outside of the knee. So you can have your hand like that or straight. But Jean, if you want to, you can just come into staff pose and fold forward. So you can stay right there or stretching the arm out, turn your head, gazing over your shoulder. Or your half fish pose. Or upright twist, whatever you like to call it. And then come to center. Shake it out. And the other side. So bending up the left leg, bring it outside of your right foot. Left hand planted behind you to support you. Breathing in, stretch your right arm up, hook the elbow, or keep your arms straight. Deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist, gazing over the shoulder. And release. Come to center. Shake it out. Twist it out. And it's time to wind down. So you guys can grab your strap because we're going to be using the strap for our supine twist here. So Jean, you're going to modify. So taking a deep breath in, stretch up with your strap. Exhale, fold forward. Wrap the strap. Walk your hands towards your feet. Walk your arms back. Release one foot. Come back and walk your arms, your hands up the strap. It's a really nice stretch. And then drop your opposite arm to the floor. That's your left arm. And gaze to your left arm. And then drop open your right leg. Come to center. Walk your hands back up the strap. Drop the other hand. Gaze to that hand and cross your leg over. And come to center, switch feet. Walk the hands up the strap. Release your right arm, gaze to that arm, drop, open your leg. Draw it back up, walk the hands up the strap, drop the other arm, gaze to that arm, and cross the leg over your body. And release. Arms overhead, pointing the toes. It's time for Shavasana. Just drop your arms on either side of you, getting really comfortable here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale any tension that might be left in your body. Take another deep breath in. Envision inhaling love from the universe. And exhale your own loving and peaceful vibrations to the world and the universe. Feel your arms and legs melting into the earth. Envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and applying some pressure to your shoulders. So just press your shoulders into the mat and then release your shoulders. Feel the gravity pulling your body down towards the center of the earth. Feel your body melting into the earth. And we'll begin this Shavasana with the sound of the Tingsha cymbals and end it with the Tingsha cymbals. We'll be here for about 3/4 of a minute. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Draw your knees into your chest. Give a gentle sway side to side. Rock into your fetal position. And when you're ready, push up into your comfortably seated position. So thank you all for joining me tonight. From my heart to yours, namaste.